What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Toxic Gaming. Today, I'm going to be going over the Beatdown deck profile. This is one of the top decks currently running around in Speed Duels. You're seeing a lot of tops from this at the moment, and it is arguably one of our best decks of the format. It is so good right now, just being able to go as aggro as you possibly can in such a control or stally based format is actually really cool. It's a nice little change in pace in what we've been seeing a lot of lately. So Beatdown, if you didn't know, is a skill that was one of our original skills we got in Speed Duels actually, so it's cool to see that's back in the meta. It reads, if you control a level 5 or higher monster, you can activate the skill. During your turn, all monsters you currently control gain 300 attack for each level 5 or higher monster you control. So if you control 2, all monsters on your field gain 6. Control 3, all monsters in your field gain 9. Control 1, all monsters in your field gain 3. So it's pretty cool. So the cards that are really good with this card are obviously like Charging Knight or Charging Gaia the Fierce Knight. This card just summons to your field as like a 1900 beater. Use the skill. If it's just him on the field, he becomes 21. You have any of your cards backing him up with them, they also gain a 300 attack point boost. But another card that goes really well with this skill is Cyber Dragon, being that you can special summon this card when you control no monsters, and your opponent does control a monster. And then, like I said, with the skill, he becomes a 2400 beater, which is an easy Jinzo clear, on top of the fact that just being a very strong Monarch statted monster. The other monsters we play in this deck are going to be one copy of Drillroid. That way we can get over pesky defense cards such as Giant Rat, the Koala deck. Cards like that are really good. Trap-based decks like Pitch Black Werewolf, or make cards like Pitch Black Werewolf really, really strong because your opponent cannot activate trap cards during the battle phase. Not only is this card just good in general, but having this card on the field with the Charging Gaia, that gets boosted off of the Beatdown, along with himself becoming a 1900 beater, they become immune to battle traps, which is like really, really nice to have in this style of deck. The other card we are seeing in this deck is Banisher of the Radiance. Any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead, so this card, like I said, becomes 1900 attack points or higher, depending on how many level 5s you have with the skill. And just kind of like it clears specific decks. Again, we're going to bring up Giant Rat. We're going to bring up Cyber Angels. Cyber Angels is a crazy deck. There is the Cyber Darks. Like this card is just like a really good card for the meta in general. And then of course we have our one copy of Jinzo as a one-up for the Niagara ban list. So Jinzo is being played again for the same reasons that we have the Pitch Black Werewolf, to stop the trap cards. It's just, with Beatdown in the game, he becomes a 2700 beater. So it's just really, really cool to have such a powerful card. Again, for our spell lineup though, we're playing the Triple Book of Moon. That way we can protect ourselves from the Nightmare Wheels, from the Floodgate Trap Holes. If you guys want to know the rulings behind why this protects, check out the Speed Duel League Discord and check out the pin section under rulings. It will go over what I mean when I say Book of Moon protects from those cards. We got Offerings to the Doom playing at 2. This card just clears out problematic monsters. A lot of lists are seeing this card at 3 for this type of build, but my preference personally is being able to play it at 2. That way I have even more of a trap lineup for my battle traps, being the double Widespread Ruin. Widespread Ruin is, in my opinion, my favorite trap card in the format right now. I just really, really enjoy playing this card. I feel like it's our version of Sakuretsu Armor for Speed Duels, and I've been really enjoying playing this at 2 or 3 copies in most of the builds I've been playing recently. Wall of Disruption is also going to be played at 1 in this deck. I opted to cut my my Widespread Ruin to 2 instead of 3 and play the Wall of Disruption instead, because these monsters here are all little babies. They're 1600 attack point monsters. Yes, the skill will boost them up for your turn, but once your turn is over, they go back to 16. So having your Wall of Disruption here to shrink down your opponent's monsters and attack into 1600 babies is just like a really nice call to have. And then of course we have our Dust Tornadoes, because no matter what, there are going to be problematic spell and trap cards in this format. For example, Floodgate Trap Hole is still a powerful card at 3. We want to protect our monsters from Book of Moons. We want to protect our monsters from Nightmare Wheels. We want to just be able to get over the Zomas if they are playing the Zoma still. Like, Dust Tornado is just a crazy card to have, and it's our best spell trap removal for the format at this point. But if you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you subscribe, and above all else, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.